On the evening of May 3, 2007, a 3-year-old British girl named Madeleine McCann vanished from her family's holiday apartment in Praia da Luz, a resort town in the Algarve region of Portugal. What followed was one of the most high-profile missing persons cases in modern history, capturing global attention and sparking a media frenzy that continues to this day. This is the story of the night she went missing, the investigation that followed, and the enduring mystery that has left the world searching for answers. The night Madeleine disappeared. Madeleine McCann was on vacation with her parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, and her younger twin siblings, Sean and Amelie. The family was staying at the Ocean Club Resort in Praia da Luz, a popular destination for British tourists. On the evening of May 3rd, the McCanns dined with friends at a tapas restaurant located about 50 meters from their apartment. The children were left sleeping in the apartment, with the parents checking on them periodically. At around 10 p.m., Kate McCann returned to the apartment to check on the children and discovered that Madeleine was missing. The window of the children's bedroom was open, and the shutter had been forced. Panic set in as the McCanns and their friends searched the area, but there was no sign of Madeleine. The local police were called, and a massive search operation began. The initial investigation, the Portuguese police, known as the Polícia Judiciária, took charge of the investigation. The initial focus was on the possibility of an abduction, given the open window and forced shutter. However, the investigation quickly became mired in controversy and missteps. The crime scene was not properly secured, and potential evidence may have been compromised. The police also faced criticism for their handling of the case, including delays in issuing an Amber Alert and a lack of coordination with international law enforcement agencies. As the days turned into weeks, the case attracted intense media attention. Madeleine's face was splashed across newspapers and television screens around the world, and the McCanns launched a global campaign to find their daughter. Celebrities, politicians, and ordinary people rallied to support the family, offering rewards and spreading awareness. The McCanns under suspicion. In a shocking twist, the Portuguese police began to focus their attention on Kate and Jerry McCann. Detectives speculated that Madeleine might have died accidentally in the apartment and that her parents had covered up the death. This theory was based on forensic evidence, including traces of blood and DNA found in the apartment, which were later deemed inconclusive. The McCanns were named as formal suspects, or arguidos, in September 2007, a move that sparked outrage and divided public opinion. The McCanns vehemently denied any involvement in their daughter's disappearance and maintained that she had been abducted. They hired private investigators and launched their own efforts to find Madeleine, but the cloud of suspicion continued to hang over them. In 2008, the Portuguese police closed the case, citing a lack of evidence, and the McCanns' status as suspects was lifted. The role of the media. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann became a media sensation, with 24-hour news coverage and endless speculation. The case was dissected in newspapers, magazines, and television programs, often with little regard for the facts. The McCanns were subjected to intense scrutiny, with every aspect of their lives analyzed and criticized. The media frenzy took a toll on the family, but it also kept Madeleine's case in the public eye, ensuring that it was not forgotten. The media's role in the case was both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it helped raise awareness and generate leads. On the other hand, it fueled wild theories and misinformation, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. The McCanns themselves became polarizing figures, with some viewing them as grieving parents and others accusing them of being involved in their daughter's disappearance. The search for answers. Over the years, numerous leads and theories have emerged, but none have led to a breakthrough in the case. Some of the most prominent theories include: 1. Abduction by a stranger. The most widely accepted theory is that Madeleine was abducted by a stranger who entered the apartment through the window. This theory is supported by the open window and forced shutter, as well as reports of suspicious individuals seen in the area. 2. Human trafficking. Another theory suggests that Madeleine was taken by a human trafficking ring. However, there is little evidence to support this idea, and it remains speculative. 3. Accidental death and cover-up. As mentioned earlier, some investigators believe that Madeleine died accidentally in the apartment and that her parents covered up the death. This theory has been largely discredited due to a lack of evidence. 4. Opportunistic crime. Some believe that Madeleine was taken by an opportunistic criminal who saw an easy target. This theory is plausible, but difficult to prove without a suspect. 5. Involvement of known criminals. In recent years, investigators have focused on the possibility that Madeleine was abducted by a known criminal. One suspect, a German man named Christian Bruckner, has been linked to the case. Bruckner was living in the Algarve at the time of Madeleine's disappearance and has a history of sexual offenses. However, no charges have been filed, and the investigation is ongoing. The impact on the McCann family. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann has had a profound impact on her family. Kate and Jerry McCann have dedicated their lives to finding their daughter, launching the Find Madeleine campaign, and working tirelessly to keep her case in the public eye. They have faced unimaginable pain and scrutiny, but they have also shown remarkable resilience and determination. The McCanns have used their platform to advocate for missing children and to push for improvements in law enforcement and child protection. They have also written books, given interviews, and participated in documentaries to share their story and keep hope alive. The legacy of Madeleine's disappearance. The case of Madeleine McCann has left an indelible mark on the world. It has highlighted the importance of child safety, the challenges of international investigations, and the power of the media to shape public perception. It has also raised questions about the role of speculation and conspiracy theories in high-profile cases. Madeleine's disappearance has inspired changes in how missing persons cases are handled, including the use of Amber Alerts and greater cooperation between law enforcement agencies. It has also sparked debates about parental responsibility and the risks of leaving children unattended. The search continues. Despite the passage of time, the search for Madeleine McCann continues. In 2011, the Metropolitan Police in London launched Operation Grange, a review of the case that has led to new leads and renewed hope. The investigation has involved thousands of hours of work, the examination of hundreds of suspects, and the collection of extensive evidence. In 2020, German authorities identified Christian Bruckner as a suspect in the case, reigniting public interest. Bruckner is currently serving a prison sentence for unrelated crimes, and investigators are working to build a case against him. While progress has been made, the mystery of Madeleine's disappearance remains unsolved. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann is a story of heartbreak, resilience, and unanswered questions. It is a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of hope. For the McCann family, the search for Madeleine is not just about finding answers. It is about honoring their daughter and ensuring that her story is never forgotten. As the years go by, the world continues to watch and wait, hoping for a breakthrough that will bring closure to this tragic case. Until then, Madeleine's face remains a symbol of the countless missing children around the world, and her story serves as a call to action for all of us to protect the most vulnerable among us. The mystery of Madeleine McCann may endure, but so does the hope that one day the truth will come to light. If you found this video informative, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank you.